No, you cannot throw me back into the stars. No. I am not restarting my life again. I have traveled through so many families trying to find the perfect family. This is the perfect family. I'm not getting sent back into the stars and getting tossed into some into some horrible family. I'm not doing this.
You had a horrible family before?
I have.
You remember?
Yeah, they were drug addicts.
What?
Yeah, they were literal drug addicts. They abused me like every day.
What?
They would literally scold me for no reason. They would literally kick me into walls, and they would just beat me up with broken bottles of glass. I died early. I died at like 26.
26? That's kind of grown. And your parent, they killed you?
Yeah.
Wow.
It was an average day, you know. I was walking down the street, and all of a sudden my parents just came up, lunged at me, and stabbed me with a broken bottle.
What the hell, Roman?
I don't know why I remember this so well.
I don't know why you remember that so well either.
Like that I have a concerningly good memory of that.
That's really creepy.
Yeah, I know. It was really sick and twisted.
After seeing that Vegas dome shit, yo, we should understand that we are in spiritual warfare at the very highest peak right now, yo. And something is just giving me this like discernment to like talk to y'all real quick about this shit, you feel me? And if y'all didn't see the Vegas video, go check out my last video before this one, yo. They literally just smacked us in the face, yo. Yo, and I find this real strange that they just put this up, right before the shit's coming up in November. Y'all know what I'm talking about. Only the real eyes is going to understand what's going on. I've been telling my followers literally since 2020, yo, that some shit is going to occur, yo, and it's going to be some sci-fi shit. Y'all understand how many people live in Vegas and did not see that shit. It's just but a miracle somebody was recording it, John, bro. Understand what I'm trying to tell you, yo. Understand. At this point, I just want the crypto market to go up so I can get rich in that joint and get the hell out of Dodge.
I was casually watching this guy, then realized, and I was looking at me.
That's a whole eye. Y'all see that eye?
I feel like the Jacksons, when they came out with that song, ABC, it's easy as 1, 2, 3. They was actually talking about the Kabbalah. They was talking about gematria, bro. ABC is 1, 2, 3 in gematria, bro.
All corrupted, fucked in this shit. Stuck, niggas is lucky if you bust out this shit. Plus, mama told me never stop until I bust it up. Fuck the world, it ain't conscious. It's just a real hell, man.
I'm like, I'm leaving here with something. You know what I mean? I'm from around the way. I'm leaving with something.
When the African looks at us, they know one thing that we don't know. That Africa knows we are not Africa. And that is not negative. We're not supposed to be. We're supposed to be a new creation. We're connected with Africa, but we're fundamentally not the original person, because we are the alchemical result of what Kemet said the final product is supposed to be, and that is spiritual. That's why we are the ones privy to the information. We can do more with it, because spirituality has to link with some forms of insanity. Motherfucker, we are insane.
And that's why your ass ain't got no power now, running around with Jesus.
Oh Jesus! Oh Lord Jesus! Oh 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 Jesus!
Has anybody ever heard a little ringing in your ear before? And they tell you it's tinnitus? No, that's the ancestors talking to you. I was reading this book that was written back in the 1700s about the ringing in the ears and how it's the ancestors saying, you messing up, I'm here, baby, call me. I got your back. And they want us to cut off our connection with the spiritual umbilical cord. Are you crazy? As your chakras get aligned, it gets ting, ting. And what's the original name for the ear? Tambourine.
Now hold it.
Eardrum.
Now.
Saturn is so important. Your cycle of rest, okay? When you are in your last cycle, your rest cycle, which is the last 52 days before your next birthday, everything you do is gonna fail. Those are chill. If you really think about right before your birthday, how you feel? Don't you feel? And then when your birthday comes, you like, yeah, it's my birthday. You know, and then we talk about the pants sagging in the back. What does that mean? You know what I mean? Well, it's basically to get your spine out of line. That's why it's a fad. It was my baby brother who opened my eyes to this. He used to have his pants sagging, and then he said, man, I got to start dressing. You know, I got to get my thing right, my swagger back. I can't be doing this with my pants sagging. And he went to go put on a shoe. This is Stacey Adams, and couldn't walk in them. Because he's so used to this. And dragging. It destroys your, you don't have a swagger. You know, back in the day, the brothers had a walk. You be like, oh, look at that. Now they just got the gorilla thing. When's the last time you seen a brother with just his swagger? And then you can't help it because you don't see it that much, and you just be like, damn. You know, reminisce. You know. I said, I seen you all the way up the street. You got your swagger. Because he owned his walk. You know? Most conscious brothers have their natural swagger. Because they're confident. They hold their head up high because they know who they are. Their spine is straight. Their chin is high. They don't have to do this. You know? They come to you strong. And that sagging pants thing, they just don't even know it's psychological warfare.
It's physically also. It's their knees.
Yeah, it bends your spine. Osteoporosis, okay, and jump right out of them. I seen them do it. They have sweatpants under it. I seen them in my neighborhood. And the police come, they walk right out of them. You done just let about a $50 pair of jeans, like your DNA ain't on it. Like the cops is not gonna pick those pants up. I mean, it's oxymorons. But I've seen it, you know, but they don't realize it. The way that they wear their hats, you know, with it sitting on top high. They don't even know what that symbol means. Only thing you're saying is you're a mark. You know, sheep's headed to the pen. Attention.
Pay attention.
Pay attention. Everybody out there got on white or black t-shirts. No identity. They have an identity crisis. But they don't know who they are. I got the green baby fat, so what? She got the purple. You still ain't got you. Oh, my gear in style. Style, what happened to class? You know what I mean?
You mean to tell me out of all the Muslims, all these religious organizations, homie, she was killed for calling on God. Where these religious people at, my nigga? Nobody, no religion, every religious person in the world should be standing up, defending, man, come on, homie. And ain't no police station is burnt down. Nobody has done nothing. So why y'all talking about it? Y'all sat and watched it and ain't done shit, nigga. You mean to tell me out of all the Muslims,
So you see the guy that's going in there? Yeah. Just watch right here. And that's it. Like, oh my God.
My 5th attempt of sending animal DNA to 23andMe. With the help of my wife, we extracted DNA from our pet horse named Charlie. And after 2 months, we got the results back. They claimed that he was East Asian and Native American, but also Southern European from Spain. They're basically claiming that Charlie is Mexican, which might make sense, because we got him from a Spanish dealer. What animal DNA should we send to 23andMe next?
Okay, so let's do a video. Sorry about this. My hands are shaking. Let's do a video on why we can't trust anything but the stars. Why does it say in the Bible to look up? So here we are in Texas. It's 7:27 Central Time. Behind me, the sun is at equal degrees with the moon, meaning the moon has risen as much as the sun has set. So as the sun is setting, the moon is rising, and they're in the same sky and they're parallel to each other, equal or opposite. Okay, sorry. So let me just state this. I meditate every night in the same spot, in the same position, in the same specification, in the same area. So I know the moon. And last night, the moon did not rise at 6:20. But tonight, at 7:20, it's there. Now, it's not only there around 10:20, but farther to the right of that tree. Okay? So one, it's risen in a spot that it hasn't risen. And it didn't rise there yesterday. And it didn't rise there at the same time that it did tonight. It rose at a different time. And I'm just telling you, okay, I saw a rat today about an hour, about 5:30, and I thought, well, that's weird. Rats don't normally come out until the moon is out, until it's nighttime. But yet the rat was there prior to the moon rising, and then the moon rose, and it's still sunny in Philadelphia, which was a good show. But it's still sunny in Texas right now. Moon's out where it should be if it's nighttime, and there's no stars in the sky, and there's actually no clouds in the sky either. So I don't really know what's going on, but I'm looking to the skies to try to find out, because I can't trust time. I don't trust it, okay? Because I think it's one time and the skies are showing me it's a different time. I think it's one season and the skies are telling me it's a different season, okay? I get up before the sun rises, when the birds start singing and the sun comes up a couple hours later. It didn't used to be like that, right? The flowers are all blooming, like the sun has already rose, but it hasn't rose yet. That's what I'm trying to tell y'all. So in the Bible, when I read it, it said, look to the skies when, you don't trust your eyes. And hey, I gotta go. Rick's here. He doesn't want to be on camera. Let me just tell you about a story about Rick real quick. Look, here's the deal. He is on the video that was hosted 490,000 times. Now look, I don't even know if Rick could exist. He could be AI. But he showed up, and he's actually scared that y'all are gonna like know him from his voice. But Rick the Marine is here, and he was here the last time. Oddly enough, Rick, we met the last eclipse when it was some bullshit was in the sky. So Rick, I'm just going over because look, I'm gonna give some. Rick was in the military as well. He was in the Marines. Rick, you ever seen the moon come up when the sun is right behind us in the same fucking sky? Okay, well, can we agree on that? We agree on that. And you've been to war too, right? Yeah, 5 times. 5 times you were at war? 5 times, fuck, Rick, he was at war 5 times in different time zones. And I'm trying to tell you, in the Texas time zone as we are right now, a rat just came out, signaling to me it's night, the moon's out, and the sun's still out. And Rick, do you see the goddamn stars? There's no stars, and there's no clouds, okay? So Rick's got some interesting stories that he's gonna tell me. And my dog is telling him thank you because he brought us salmon today for lunch. And there was some sort of, I don't know what those, it was beautiful is what it was. But look, y'all look to the sky because shit's not adding up again, man. Okay? The moon is out full. The sun is out. There's no stars. It's in a different degree. It's in a different latitude and longitude. And it's at a different angle at a different time than it was yesterday. I don't know. Y'all figure it out. Gabriel out. All right, y'all. Rick the Marine came over. So remember the rat? There's the rat. Now, why I can focus on the moon, but not the rat, is a little beyond me. But there's the rat, right? Now, this rat has stood up on its hind legs and threatened me and my dog. And I have a video of this, by the way, if y'all want to go check it out. Okay? And my dog is not scared of anything, and that rat tried to get us. So I tried to make peace with the rat. And that rat came out before that moon right there. Ooh, look at that. Pretty, pretty, pretty. Came out, right? So what am I saying? I don't know. Y'all look up, look around, look down, look within, look without. Look at the pretty rays from the moon. They came up early, man. Like, the moon is never up at 7:45 Texas time, Central Time. I always gotta wait, man. I'm always waiting on the full moon, and now I got a full early moon, peaking early. I got the rats of Nim, or Narnia, or whatever, over here. Okay? I had Rick the Marine come over, and we talked about these stories, and, you know, we were being men and sharing our hearts and our souls. Right? Because his wife left his ass like my wife left my ass. She took everything and ran. Mine took everything and ran. Hell, they could be dating right now. I don't know. We haven't figured it out yet. It could be the same woman. I've never seen her picture. You know, he's never seen a picture of mine, but it might be the same woman. I don't know. And I don't really care because Rick's a good dude. And there's ants on my phone getting on me, crawling across the screen. So look, y'all just get out and be wild like the moon and howl and be ratty. You know what I'm saying? Let your rat out of the bag. And, you know, oddly enough, talking about rats, I want to talk about turtles and the angel turtles, Raphael and Gabriel the angel. And I know Gabriel wasn't a mutant ninja turtle, but it's because he was left out because he was the biggest turtle. But, you know, that could be that rat that's in that little turtle, mutant ninja turtles, because right there's a pond. And there's turtles in that pond that are smarter than me. So, I don't know. I just wanted to share this tidbit of information about what's going on in the Texas skies. Does anybody know? I mean, this just doesn't add up to me, and I'm a sailor, both professionally and of the sea, the Navy. I used to navigate by the stars, and now the stars are telling me that something's shifted. It could have been a polar shift. It could have been a seismic shift, but shift happens. It does. Ask any flight attendant. I was married to one. Shift happens all the time in an airplane or a spaceship. So, all right, well, love.
If you have long fingers, that means you're talking to a person that has a higher mentality. If you're talking to a person with short fingers, you can just get right to the point. Well, what do you mean? But so these things help in an interview. So if I'm in an interview with a person with long fingers, that simply means that I'm going to have to go into details. I can't say, well, you know what I mean. No, I don't know what you mean. Okay, then these are bulges around between the phalanges. These are the phalanges. See, like here, this is 1, 2, 3. These are phalanges. And what happens is, in palmistry, they call these things in between the phalanges knots. Well, women don't like that word, knot. So I just say they're bulges. And what happens is, if the fingers are very smooth, it means the person thinks impulsively. They act before they think. But when a person has these slight bulges, I like that because it means they may want to act, but they're going to think first. So, but the more bulges or knots that you have, the more it tells me about that person is going to think twice before they make a decision.
So I've covered a lot of celebrities, but I have not really got a chance to talk about Martin Lawrence. I just want somebody to explain to me how Martin went from this to this to this and then this and now this, which reminds me of Jamie Foxx, because like Jamie Foxx, he doesn't really have that same sense of humor, doesn't look the same, doesn't act the same. It's just weird. And I know a lot of people are gonna say health issues, but just look at these clips that I'm about to show y'all.
Well, Tisha and I used to beg Martin. We was like, we want to do more scenes together. So Martin came up with, because what I love about Martin, he allowed us to sing as well. And Tisha and I, we started on stage. So he's like, y'all gonna sing, y'all gonna sing. So I love the fact that he was able to incorporate that into it.
By the way they're looking at him, they know something. And it's weird because Carl doesn't even look at him, not once.
He taught us what comedy was, because I mean, at first I couldn't get arrested getting a sitcom or anything, and he really taught us to be free. We were free on that set to just play.
Now, I couldn't find the clip, but do y'all remember years back where he was going crazy, running the streets, saying that somebody was trying to unalive him? So I don't know what they did with the real Martin, but this ain't him.
To complain about Haitian residents calling to complain about Haitian migrants taking geese from Palm.
You know, if you didn't use that word in your everyday life, it wouldn't accidentally come out on the news when you're being interviewed.